Hi guys, I hope you are fine. So basically, you guys have been known through the thumbnail only that today is my topic. So yes, I am speaking about Punjab National Bank, a small case. I will be discussing like what happened. So without wasting a single time, let's move on to our session, right? So let me begin. So sustainability and ethical banking, a small case study of Punjab National Bank. This was a topic all about. So introduction. So Punjab National Bank was commenced in the year 1895 in Lahore, Pakistan, and his current, I would say, CEO of Punjab National Bank of India is CHSS Malikar Juna Rao, and he has been appointed since 2019. So yeah, and which was and its headquarters in New Delhi. And yeah, what was the main issue while Punjab National Bank was for having I would say trouble, that they were like the non-performing asset, which means that they were unable to generate the revenue from the banks, and this was the main issue, like the troublemaker for its baseline. And yes, desire for ethical practices and corporate governance, if you see ethical practices means that ethic means not a science but a moral good behavior. Like they were following basically banks are following some moral values and cultural values, and like it means which can be said transparency, and how the banks are performing or doing the transactions as well. So these were the ethical practices the bank has been following. And corporate governance is means that, like, it is a, I would say, how to what best management practices could be occurred, and it is a way of doing business. So yes, corporate governance includes the hierarchy structure, like which includes all the, I would say, shareholders, then shareholders and board of directors, and then management and employees. And basically the shareholders are the real owners, but technically the management right has been, what I would say, given to the board of directors. So yes, board of directors have the also have to develop sustainable development for all the stakeholders, and stakeholders includes all like creditors, employees, managers, and suppliers. So yes, these are all the stakeholders, and which have been board of directors have been managing all the they are like creating sustainable development. So they are creating sustainable development for all the stakeholders. So this was a small introduction about Punjab National Bank and what are the ethical practices which have been following other banks, and what is corporate governance. Like it is a way of doing business. Like, so yes, so let's move ahead. So Punjab National Bank hit by a fraud. How? So Punjab National Bank was hit by a fraud of amount, I would say, 1.77 billion, and which was basically dollars, and which is basically 11,400 crores. So yes, it was been hit by a fraud, a scam. I would say scam. So as you can see, this Punjab National Bank has been scammed at, and it had been, I would say, a very famous one. Like as you have seen the movie Harshad Mehta Scam 1992. So yes, it has been like, so some cases are similar to that, and I will be sharing something intense about it, right? So what is the fraud all about? So what fraud all about is that it was happened that in this Punjab National Bank, I would say Nirav Modi and Mehul Choksi. Let me give you a small brief about Nirav Modi and Mehul Choksi. So Nirav Modi is basically he has done his he's from Palsana, Gujarat. Palsana from Gujarat. And yeah, Mehul Choksi, as we know, he is an firm of Gitanjali Group, owner of Gitanjali Groups, and in India he has 4,000 its outlets in Gitanjali Group of in India 4000s. So these were the small I would say intro about them. And the fraud they were doing, that what happened, uh, fraud in sense, Mehul I would say Nirav Modi. So Nirav Modi was having his connection in Punjab National Bank. So like his importers, what are the importers? So importers are basically the firms of importers, which means the firm of the Nirav Modi firms and his importers, like they go into banks and they ask for sanctioning the loan or a credit amount. So this was in fraud, and what was irregularity present in this case? So present in the case was irregularity was that what happened, LOU, letter of undertaking. So which was basically this Nirav Modi was sending LOU, like letter of undertaking, not understanding, undertaking, to the foreign banker officials. So what they were doing, the officials of foreign bankers, they were like lending the money to Nirav Modi. And Nirav Modi, like what he has been taking his, like he have been I would say taking up the money from banks. Like for me, it means that the firm of Nirav Modi, he's had his employees. So what he does, his employees goes to bank and his employees goes to banks and they ask for the sanctioning of loan of some amount of credit limits. So they were the bankers. What irregularity were doing, the what irregularity was present in is that the I would say the bankers of Punjab National Banks, the employees, so they were lending the money without collateral. It means that collateral in sense that, for I give you a small example, that whenever like importers means that the person goes to banks and he asks for a loan or sanctioning for loan, and the banker or the bank of the employee, he permits or he take the collateral means, it means that the importer has to give his fixed amount of property or any will he has having on his name, he has to be give to the bank as a guarantee. And yes, this was I would say collateral means something has to be given as a guarantee, and then only you will get the money, or you should say loan. So what the bank employees were doing, they were not giving, I would say, no, they were not having or maintaining the records, like they were giving the money without taking the collateral, and or they were not recording the transactions which money have been given. Or in some time what happens, they were given also, they were not recording the full amount but the half amount. So what happens is that as the importers has imported the money, the employers of bank, they have been sometime right or didn't write. If they write very small amount, and these importers then the time of the importers to pay their dues. So what Nirav Modi was doing, the Nirav Modi was like he was asking, or Nirav Modi was sending LOU to the foreign officials, bankers, to that this LOU is that letter of undertaken was being sent to the bank officials, that they have to pay some money to the importers, or else the bank will pay the money anyhow. So yeah, so sometimes it happens that the officials of foreign, they were paying some money, and this was all irregularities were present in this case of Punjab National Bank. So how it came to light? So how it came to light, it means that on the date, I would say 14 Feb 2018, what has happened was that now the importers of the importer of the firm Nirav Modi's, the employee of Nirav Modi, he went to the bank of Punjab National Bank of a bank of Mumbai branch. He went all over there and he asked for the money. So what happens? The two employees of Punjab National Bank of Mumbai branch, they were being from the year 2010 to 2017. They have been, I would say, doing not. I would say they were doing frauds. Like they were not. I would say not writing or maintaining their records, and if they were giving the sanctioning loans or money, they were writing in their account. They were writing in very low amount in their balance sheets, and yes, so this was an issue. And in this when in the year on the date 14 Feb 2018, what happened when the Nirav Modi's importers went to the bank, and he went to the Mumbai's branch and asked for money, where the two employees from 2010 to 2017, like from 7 years, this fraud has been happened, and there's two employees were there. But now what happens is that the two employees from among one was been I would say retired, and new employee was hired of Punjab National Bank. So when this employee of Nirav Modi importer went to bank, and he asked the banker, the employee, that he should be given a loan, and this new employee of the bank was not aware of that, and as he was new, so by this he like has been, and this scam has been revealed and came into the limelight. So this is all about. And after the math of fraud, like what happened while on I had said that on 2018 14 Feb, as the scam has been highlighted, have been revealed, and this all fraud has been came out. And after the aftermath of fraud, it means that it means that like the Nirav Modi have been then 2008, he has been escape I mean sorry escape, and yeah, and he has been not found till yet, but it was been seen that then he was been seen according to the Economics Time that he was been found in the London, and an arrest warrant has been came upon him, and due to which what happened was that the Punjab National share was been jumped by 4%, and yeah, and bringing about a reforms agenda, like about all this math, the brand image of the Punjab National Bank, which was been having 122 years of performance, like he having a bad influence, a bad image has been created. So what happened was that Punjab National Bank has 14,000 crores they kept as an aside, that were like for fulfilling all the stress was what happened in the Punjab National Bank, so that in future it does not imply more. So yes, so 14,000 crores has been kept aside to have or being fulfilling the brand image, or they were in future they might suffer from the stress of this scam. So this was a small I would say case of Punjab National Bank. So guys, I hope you guys like my video. And yeah guys, so if you like my video, just like, subscribe and comment below, and share among your friends, and don't please I would say that please subscribe my channel. And so guys, thank you, and be safe at home, and be safe, and use your mask, and use sanitizers as well. And thank you, bye.